The city of New York was trying to build back after September 11th. They were trying to encourage builders to invest in Lower Manhattan. This was 2003, still recovering from a terrible day. As a fireman, I was a fireman in Manhattan. I lost 27 dear friends of mine who I worked in a firehouse with. My firehouse, everybody was killed. So for me, it was very personal. And in any event, there was this Buddhist temple, and it happened to be sitting on the block that was getting bought up by this huge developer. I won't say who they are, it doesn't matter. The biggest developer on the East Coast of America. And the Buddhist temple, they didn't want to sell. That was their home forever.
Yeah.
Every other building in a 4-block square was knocked down. In the process of knocking down the building next to them, they undermined the pinning of this temple, and the temple like cracked in half. So I had a friend of mine, another lawyer, who used to go there every day and meditate. He worked in Lower Manhattan.
Yeah.
And he developed a relationship with these monks. And this happened. And they went to him and said, "We need help. We need legal help."
Yeah.
He goes, "I got the guy for you." He calls me up, tells me what's going on. It made all the papers. I went in, I filed a temporary restraining order. They came after me like
With everything.
huge law firms. Yeah, they were. I mean, this is as big as it gets.
Yeah.
The adversary, they were very wealthy, and I beat them. I beat them in court. I had a good judge. I had a fair judge. I gave the evidence. Didn't even go to a litigation. It was a hearing on my temporary restraining order. I stopped the entire project on this 4-block square area in Lower Manhattan. I got a temporary restraining order based on the evidentiary hearing that we had, and the judge then ruled for a much larger hearing the next week. And until then, there was no activity. And the bullies, the big money, came knocking on my door, threatening me, not physically, but basically saying, "Hey, you can't."
And every other way.
You can't beat us.
Yeah.
You know who we are. You can't beat us.
Yeah.
Okay. We had the big hearing. Judge ruled in my favor. Now, the sad part was the temple was so destroyed, there was no putting it back. But they were trying to lowball the Buddhists, and I wound up getting 5 times what that temple was worth. And we took that money and we bought a new temple out in Queens, and they begrudgingly moved, but they felt, but it was still a win because we stopped the project from going forward, and we wrangled a lot of money out of the bad guys.